another episode of
Speak on It
with your girl Mellie
and your girl TeTe.
So last week we talked about abortion,
Selective outrage,
and
situationships.
So how did you overall feel about it? Me personally, I feel like it was okay. You know, wasn't that bad as an opening.
I feel like we did a really good job.
Yeah, I feel like it was good.
But I feel like my favorite topic was situationships.
Really? I feel like
that was my favorite topic.
I feel like mine was selective outrage. Cause I feel like it was really like an eye-opening. It's like,
and it's something to connect with.
Yeah, it's like you really do.
That's what we've been having lately.
Yeah, then situationships. Abortion is not so much. So yeah. So I guess we'll, Oh, by the way, happy Wednesday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can't wait to Friday. Hump day.
Okay, and we're going to dive right into our first topic.
Yes.
So do you prefer calling first or texting?
You know me. I'm gonna say texting.
I
hate when people
do say texting, but like I'd be calling sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I had to look at you.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible at it. I don't know how to not like just shut out. Just send a simple text.
No, I feel like just text me. Just be like, what you doing? I'm about to call you real quick. And let me respond and be like, okay, or like, no. When people call me and I don't answer, I'm gonna speak on it. I see sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I see and I be like,
she do it all the time.
If this mother don't text me,
you do it all the time.
No, I do it.
You be doing it.
No, I do it sometimes. Sometimes I be really busy. Sometimes I really do, but yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes I do call first. I feel like if you give me your number and you be like, yeah, just my phone, I'm gonna call you. You should know who it is. And they'd be like, why would you call? I don't know who it is. But if you just give me your number, like, how many people got your number?
You mean
for the first time? Like, how you don't know who it is? Now I don't even want to talk to you.
I said that a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I literally I just had somebody ask me my number today. I gave them my number, right? So they text me. I'm not gonna lie. I hit them with the like, who is this? Cause I don't be saving everybody's number. So I did, but I get what you're saying. It's like,
but it was somebody that you just gave your number to.
I get it, but I'm not gonna lie. I probably forgot. Most likely, forgot.
How long ago? Like, was it like, oh, he did it 2-3 hours later? Or
no, he did it the same night. He texted me. So y'all, he texted me the same night, and I hit him with the like, who is this? Because I'm just coming off of work. Most likely, I had my daughter. I was not thinking about that guy.
That's true.
So it's like,
that could be true.
If I'm busy, I'm not really thinking about it.
But that's if you're in the midst of doing something. You just at work and stuff like
that. But I feel like, just if you was on your way home to go chill, and I text you, and you hit me with the who is this? It's like, now I'm not even about to respond back.
No, that's crazy.
For real, just
okay. No, I'm gonna start with the calling first.
Yeah, please.
Because I feel like text too. Like send me a text. Like I could be busy. You just gonna call my phone. Like I'm be so biased. I know I'm the pan calling the kettle black because I be doing it all the time. But I just be like, damn. Sometimes I just want to hear your voice, if I'm really into it. But I ain't even. I get it. Like if it's like somebody that you vibing with, you freaking, not freaking, you messing with, and you want to, just like call them. Okay, I understand it. Y'all understand. That's something different. I feel like we on that level where I can't just call you. But if we not on that level, don't call my phone first. Please don't call my phone first, for real. Don't call. She's not gonna answer anyway.
I won't.
But like,
and that's moving.
She don't even answer for me.
And that's moving on to the next topic. And this one, I kind of want to really ask this question because I want to know what y'all think too. Like,
it's a spicy.
Yeah, like
it's a spicy
not really that, but like, how do you guys feel about dating a friend's ex? Like, what? How would you just? What if it was me? And we go back like 12 years almost. And what if I had let me just say this situation. So what if I was talking to somebody about like 5 years ago, nothing really serious, probably went on a date 3 or 2 times, and we stopped talking. Years later, you ain't never meet him though. I told you about him, you never meet him. So you end up meeting a guy, and when I see him, I'm like, girl, that's who I used to talk to. What would you do? Would you continue or would you?
I don't know. I would feel too weird to keep talking to him. Because all I'm gonna think about is, damn, you used to talk to my friend. You used to talk to my friend, and then I don't even know how that ended. So what if it was like on some you wasn't really feeling them?
But that's
he probably still might like you, you know. And it like, what if I bring him around and it's like it's just gonna be too weird.
I can understand. I can respect.
It's gonna be too weird.
But I feel like from my point of view, if I told you it was okay, like it was. But see, but I see.
But
even
you,
I feel like
even if it's okay with you, it just wouldn't be okay with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just can't do that. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah. He'd be sitting there talking, probably saying some good ass shit, and I just be like, nah. All I'm thinking about is, damn, you used to talk to my best friend. Like, see, if it was like a distant friend, maybe. But like, you got best friends, so it's like I don't think using it. But I don't even think even that, because if it's somebody I'm around and I talk to and I call you my friend, I don't think I could talk to somebody you talk to. Like, I just don't think that could happen.
Okay,
like, I don't care if it was sexual.
I get with our relationship, I can understand. Like, correct. If it was another friend, it would still depend though, because
so you would?
No, not with
not
you.
Me. I mean,
I feel like
not with me, but I'm saying with a friend.
I feel like if I had a friend and we wasn't locked in, and if you used to talk to a new, and y'all ain't have sex or none of that, and he trying to holler at me, hell yeah.
But what about if they had like emotional connection or some sex? Like, does it have to be like,
because I feel like if it was emotional, then y'all have kept going back to each other. I feel like if that was like 5 years ago.
What if she was virgin, like a Virgin Mary?
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm like, I would give it a chance. Is what I'm saying. I would give it a chance, y'all.
Okay, it's no judging. It's no judging. I mean, y'all
can't. The other day, I'm speaking my shit. Like,
okay, yeah, speak on it. You're right. Speak on it. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
but I don't know. I just don't feel like for me now. I know a lot of people that have done it, and they just be like, yeah. But it'd be like weird though to me, because it'd be like people they be really, really close with, and then they don't even be. It's like it'd be like they did it to the person, and they just be like, yeah, but it was nobody, and it was years ago, and I'd be like, but they had sex.
Now, what if they did have? I would say if they did have sex, would y'all be okay? Like, because it's some people out there that
they probably would,
but that might be okay.
Because if your friends be like, girl, I don't care. Yeah. Like, it's just the fact that you know how it look. Like, it's not sacred for me. Like, especially you as my friend. Like, damn, you know what my nigga look underneath with all his clothes on. Like, no.
I agree with you.
No,
so hers is a no, mine is a maybe so.
No, because I can't do it. I can't do it.
So yeah, no, maybe so.
I can't do it. All right. So we're gonna jump into the next topic. And the next topic is, do you mind dating people with kids? Do you mind dating people with kids? Do y'all mind?
The male without a daughter would have said no. The male with a kid is saying hell yes, because in order for me to understand you, like for me to understand you, I gotta I feel like that's good for me, pretty much. Like, I got a kid, you understand how
that's understandable.
I understand how she works. Now, it depends on how many kids you get. That's the question, y'all. How many babies running around in that house? Because if it's more than 2, no. I can't. I'm being honest, I can't. No judgment. I wish you the best of luck on finding somebody who can do it. I just personally can't, because my mind not gonna be. I already got to deal with this personality, then this personality, and then I'm adding on 3 more personalities that I ain't even push out. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm just being real. Like,
not that I ain't even push out.
Then
I'm
it's
screaming.
Me. And I'm like,
but what if you really like him?
I know it's gonna be the kill, and then what if his sex good? Oh my god. That's what we don't think about. Like, but no, I can't. Me mentally is saying.
Are you really sure? Like,
I'm positive.
What if he was just like, damn, everything you wanted, it's just he got a little extra kid inside, you know?
All right, but okay, is he a good man? Let's talk about, like, is he a good man? Like, I don't want no boy. Is he a good man?
Like, I mean, like, when I say, I mean, like, everything you ever wanted.
Okay.
Everything
then
you ever
hell
wanted.
Yeah, girl, hell yeah. Hell the fuck yeah. I would play the best stepmommy ever.
With them 9,
8, no,
10,
no, now we pushing it.
11.
No, bitch, no, no. No, 3, 4.
So no.
No, 3, 4, maybe.
We get it. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
3, 4. How
no.
about you? How about you? Because
I mean, I don't mind dating anybody with kids. I already
okay,
dated people with kids, so but I
true.
think that in my next relationship, do I want to date somebody with kids? No. I'm gonna be honest. Absolutely
Okay,
not.
okay, I understand.
Because I feel like I'm young and I don't have kids. So it's
So
like
you really should
I might
you
want
should
to,
understand.
go to the Bahamas, and I don't need you checking in with your baby mother trying to figure out if you're able to go because little Sean Don was supposed to be with
Oh,
you that
don't say
weekend.
that because shout out to
I
your
mean,
baby
I'm
mamas
just saying.
because
I'm just
if my kid want
saying.
to go, just let me know
I'm
how
not.
long.
I'm
That's all I
not
need to know.
coming at the
How
baby
long?
mothers.
I'm gonna say
Excuse
how
me.
long are
I'm
you?
not coming at the baby mothers. I'm not coming at the baby. I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
saying, as a woman with no children, I don't want to have to like deal with that like
But no, you're right.
anytime
Cause
soon. I'm not saying I'm not open to the
yeah,
idea,
but right now,
but right now, no, I don't. I don't. I
I
want to
understand.
enjoy my time with you, and I don't want to feel like, I have to show you. I want somebody I could be selfish with for a little while. My next person. I mean, that might sound so selfish,
No,
but
no, I
I'm
really,
speaking. I'm just telling you the truth. Like I feel like
no, I hear you, and I listen. If I have Egypt, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, salute to the no man with
no,
kids.
for real. Because it's
But
like
I
a lot
get
of
it.
people tend to think like, dang, like why not be open to people with kids? Why not? I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I'm not, but at the
But
same
right
time,
now, you
like
just
we don't have kids, y'all. Like we don't have kids.
she. I'm gonna say
The
she.
ones that don't have kids, I gotta understand where we coming from. We don't have kids. Just think about it. We don't have children.
And
So it's
I
like
and I also
we do other things that y'all probably don't get to do. So it's like when you do have them kids, it's like you can't do certain things. Like I can't just call you up and say, let's go here. I know you gotta have your baby. And it's nothing against that. It's just that's not what I want right now. I want something else. I want freedom. I want to go to Himalayas and stuff like that. Africa. Yeah. Trying to travel before I have kids.
and you feel
Okay?
like with a kid you can't do that.
No.
Okay.
I won't be able to
agree.
do what I want to do. I'm not gonna say you can't do that because I just said no. Like
Yeah, just no, you can't.
no, you can
Sorry,
definitely
Mel, you would never
travel
go
with
out the
your kids.
Bahamas.
You can travel with your kids. I'm sorry, not like that. You can travel with your kids, but I would say you can't do everything you want to do. With your
That
kids.
is true.
Like
I feel like it is a certain limit.
you can't do everything you want to do with your kids.
Talk about going on trips. What is the worst date you have ever been on? That's a good one.
I've been on some pretty bad dates, y'all. Like it's ridiculous.
Speak about
Living in
it.
DSC, you just like you don't get that many good dates. But I feel like the worst date I have ever been on was recently. It was
You want to tell?
recent. Okay, so well, it wasn't too recent. It's been a minute, but it was the last date I was on.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, we went to a bar.
Yep.
And it was supposed to have been like a lounge bar, but the whole time it was like some kind of event. A lot of different people were there. It was like different kind of music. So it was like he was uncomfortable. But mind you, he took me there. So it was like we here, like we came this far, buy me a drink, at least or whatever. So he wanted to go somewhere else. We were supposed to go somewhere else. We didn't go anywhere else. He was just like, oh, we can go to my hotel. I got this a bar there. Mind you, we was at Bethesda. So, they do be having little stuff like that, little fancy little bars and hotels and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Go there. Oh no, we go to his room. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, all right, if he tries something, I got my knife in my bag. But and the other thought, I'm just like, I hope you don't think like it's gonna be something it wasn't. Oh, he's like, let's pick a movie. I'm like, what the fuck?
And y'all love hitting us
So
with that
I'm
movie.
like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So he calls my ride to go home. He didn't even want to take me home, y'all. He called me an Uber. Terrible. Not only that, I leave. He texts me. He like, guys, as a man, I just want to give you some advice. You don't sit there and just watch a movie. You're supposed to, give a guy conversation. Da, da, da. And I'm like, I was giving you conversation, but you just wasn't giving it. And it was like you were more so trying to be on some cuddle, let's make a movie kind of thing. And I'm just like, no. And I was ready to go. It wasn't, you didn't give that impression when you first met me. And that's another thing with guys, like, y'all don't never be for real about y'all intentions.
Speak
Like
on
if
it,
you
sis.
really
Speak
don't,
on
if you know you want to just sex that girl, like
Mm.
tell her.
Just-
Like if you know, like I
So I
might
feel
be
like we
open to
be-
it, even though I wasn't.
we be
But
no, but we be
you
wanting the
might
same
be
thing
open to it,
sometimes.
right? Like, but y'all just be on some weird creep shit. Like I don't
Weirdo.
like stuff like that. So I just blocked him after that because you know how that went. You know, he got the fake going on me type shit. He thought it was weird.
As all mad guys do.
When men are mad, it's so funny how they just be talking shit.
But
Like,
that's
they really just be sitting there like, yeah, ugly bitch. Like I can't be a man texting a woman, yeah, you was ugly anyway. And da da da. I'm like, damn, like your feelings really hurt. You really wanted that sex. And you are hurt.
you just made me even more of a baddie. Cause I
But
got
like
this
that's
nigga his
terrible.
fella.
Why would you not just be forward and say that? It's a lot of women out here that don't mind doing it. Don't mind not having to go through the date.
But
thing,
no, but I feel
the
like
fact that you would fake it.
But I feel like I'm glad that he didn't like say that's what he wanted and like say if you wasn't too. I feel like he would have been an ugly dude because like I'm talking about like on a like inner person because just for him to go off like that and talk about you, it was like I'm glad I dodged his bullet. So it was like
it was not. I was definitely
yeah
glad.
yeah.
I was even more glad
Just like
that you know I was able to just go ahead and get home and it didn't escalate to a
yeah.
certain other kind of situation because something already crazy. So it's just like
maybe he knew he was crazy and that's
and I
why
just realized dating may not be for me. Cause you know I ain't that good at picking out people to date. And yeah, what about you? What has been your worst date?
Honestly, y'all, my worst date is not having a date. Okay, I'm lying. I had a date.
I'm about to
my
say,
worst, my worst date. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the recent one, and I know he probably gonna see this, but I'm sorry. Was the recent one that I just went on, and only because we argued for like half of the fucking.
Y'all were arguing.
We was arguing. Remind you guys, we're not together. We're not nothing, and we argue like we was a couple. Okay. That was the worst date. Like I was, and then this is like my second date out of a relationship. Okay, so of course I'm expecting fun. Like let's go have fun. We laughing, but the vibes on the phone was not given in person, and we was just arguing.
So it was just like he was somebody he wasn't on the date.
It's like he switched up a little bit, and it was like you like that's why I keep saying it was weirdness. Like people acting weird this year, like guys, and then on top of that, it'd be the grown man. Like 30 and up acting like they're like 20.
Preach.
Like I could have just stayed with these 23-year-olds. Why am I moving to 30-year-olds and y'all acting like my age? Like I feel like yeah, but that was my worst date though.
I'm sorry.
That was my worst date. I fucked that food up though. Shout out to that restaurant. Cause that food was good. But yeah, that was my worst date.
I mean, did y'all ever talk about it?
We did talk about it. We talked about
Did
it. And we still cool. Don't get me wrong. We still cool. We still text. We still be on FaceTime. We still cool. It was just like I had to let him know like I didn't like the date. Yeah.
You're not open to giving him any more chances.
That's moving on to our next topic, which was how do you guys feel about open marriages? Ooh, I know that's a tricky situation because some of y'all be in here sneaking and freaking with the lady who been married for 20 plus years and then I don't know. Me, I hate it.
I would say to each his own. Because I feel like if y'all both, I do say that because I feel like if y'all both are open to, it's people out here that's really just open to, you know, sharing their partner and that's okay with that. Like they okay with sharing their partner, they okay with sharing themselves, but they know that they are one with each other. Like I love you, you love me, but I love sharing me with other people. Maybe that's something that makes them feel good. Like
this might sound contradicting, but like I always said if I got married, I'll be open to like, you know, bringing another girl in. That's on my bucket list, and I'll be open to that. But I don't agree with people sleeping with married people. That's why I say it's kind of contradicting because it's like, how can you open up your marriage? But then I don't like people who sleep with somebody who is married. I feel like it's weird, but also the difference is that we know. I know what you're doing, you know what I'm doing, we're doing it together. sometimes people do it more sneaky. It's like, oh yeah, I'm married, but they hit you with the lie like, oh, but we getting a divorce or something. I ain't never had
Right.
this situation. I ain't never been introduced to a married man. I don't want to. Stay your married ass away from
Lord have
me.
mercy. I don't ever want to be in that
Yeah,
kind of situation. I
I
feel
don't
like open
either.
marriages is so like it's messy, but at the same time, I feel like, as I said before, some people are really okay with
Yeah.
it. But I feel like some people aren't just really honest with themselves about not really fully being in love with that person, and they just probably want to keep the benefits of being in that relationship and decide, hey, let me just put this idea out on the table so I won't feel so fucked up and
So
just have an open relationship. I feel like that for some people. I'm not saying
yeah,
that's what everybody's open marriage, but I feel like, honestly, which is why a lot of them open
no, it's
marriages
true.
leads to divorces, because people don't want to be honest and let it be known, like, I just don't feel like this is really gonna work out, and I'm gonna want to cheat.
And see, and that's the key word right there, honesty. I feel like communication, honesty is the most perfect way to be in a relationship. Like, just have that honesty and that communication, and
And I don't know how to have
give
it.
your partner the right to make the decision. Like, I feel like
Preach.
we rob each other of that decision, and when you act on it, you get mad at my response, and it's like, my nigga, we could have been on the same page. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I was with my ex, he told me, he was like, a girl DM him. I seen a message and said, she was an escort. She was like, I want to give you here for $200. He was like, fuck no. I said, we need that money. And I told him, you should have did it. And I swear to God, y'all got ask. I told him he should
But
have did it.
if she the escort, she paying him to give
Yeah,
him head.
yeah.
I don't know.
These was dumb hoes. I ain't never say she was a legit escort. Escort. Like, she was a dumb hoe. But
Oh,
it was like, you know how
was she
like
mixed? I just want to know.
she was a light skin. She was
She
a
black?
mixed breed.
Like, do you remember, like, was she like?
I don't know. It could have been a fake page though. That's another thing though. Don't trust. Don't
Because you
always.
was
Don't
all
ever
for it.
trust.
You was
Yeah,
like,
I was.
yeah, get your
But I
dicks
was just
up, get
saying
your
that was.
dicks
I
up,
was.
get your
I
dicks
was
up.
still young though, y'all. But I'm just saying though, like, he was open with me, and I felt like if he would have did that behind my back and went with it, I'd have been even more mad.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
would
feel
rather
like
you
you
be
didn't
honest with
tell
me
me. Yeah,
about
be honest
things
about
like that,
it.
because you'll never know what I
Yeah.
might be open to.
And I'm just that silly like that. I will joke around with
You
your
don't
ass,
know what
but
I might
don't.
be
Yeah.
open to. But I don't think I'd be open to something like that.
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
saying.
y'all. When I get married, I will tell my husband one time this night, only night.
A lot of people
Close
say
the
I
book.
should be like more open to stuff like that. A lot of people say I am so selfish. I just can't help it. Like, I don't really see myself being like, yeah, I want you to be able to have this woman and we just both
I
devour her
don't.
up. Like, I just can't see myself saying it, like, or just being in the moment of it. Like, maybe because I'm young. Maybe when I get a little older, maybe I'll be like, all right, I might be open to it. But other than that, I don't think so. I don't. You cannot touch my man. It's mine.
But okay, so before we move on, let me ask you: is it like now? Like, because I feel like in relationships, some people have open relationship. Is that the same as like having an open marriage, or do you feel like open relationship is like different? I feel like, you know,
Well, that's a good question.
yeah.
Actually, that's true, because I do think open relationships and open marriages are different. I feel like an open relationship, but I wouldn't mind more of an open relationship before
Okay,
I would
why?
mind an open marriage, because open relationship, I feel like y'all still really trying to figure each other out
Mm.
at this point in time. Like, y'all in a relationship, but just like, maybe let me make sure before I even take this next step into being going into marriage, let me just get everything out. Let me just be open, and and if
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, no, I can't do this to her, I want to be with her, or vice versa, no, I can't do this to him, I want to be with him, then y'all probably just take that step and be
See,
married.
and I
And once that marriage come, no, I don't think the open relationship should be still on, because
see now
for me,
I feel a little different on that. I think I would have to go the opposite. I feel like if I'm in a relationship with you now, keep your hands off my man. Period. I'm trying to get to that marriage.
I mean,
This is my
like I
man.
said, I'm selfish,
Yeah, I
but I'm
know.
saying, if I was to think of it in that way,
I'm selfish too, but I feel
like,
like if we're in a relationship, I feel like we're trying to build like the moment a guy say, "Hey, you want a threesome?" I'm already planning my next exit, because the moment you come to me and say, and then it all depends on how long have we been together. Like, is it like a year? Is it like 5, 6 years. Like I feel like in a relationship, it had. I don't know. I gotta think
That's what
that
made me
through.
think. That's why when I like think about stuff like that, I be like, damn. I think really far
Yeah.
into that stuff because I'm like, damn. Even if I was married to you and I'm like open to it, like, how long have you been thinking about sleeping with someone else? I'm gonna think too
I
much
mean,
on
because I
that
feel like they're
because
a
it's gonna be
guy, so I
like,
feel like
damn, like, am I not a, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably like
see, but
kind
you
of some
can't do
insecure
that. But
ways
say
because that
you,
might like
yeah, you
it leads
gotta,
to some insecure ways, which makes kind of
yeah.
sense. But it's just like I'm selfish.
We are
I'm
selfish.
selfish.
I want you all. I ain't gonna sing,
Myself,
but
I swear. I do. I want you all to myself.
yeah. Even in a relationship, even in the marriage, I still want you to myself. But I feel like we married. We probably like 10 years in. I feel like we got still more definitely when we married, we got to be years in to have that open. But I feel like we married now. Like you cheat on me, and we're married. I'm killing you. So death do us part. That's the only way. I'm a Virgo, y'all. I'm a Virgo. That's the only way we're
Ting, ting,
separating.
ting. She's gonna kill you.
Y'all know who my father is, Michael Myers.
She's
Shout out
gonna
to
kill
him.
you. Run. Right now. I'm just playing, right? But that's how you feel. That's how you feel. For
It's
real.
true.
Because people do be trying to play with you. And you don't
They
like
do.
that. Okay. And we're gonna probably move on to the next one. Would you like to go on a little bit?
Okay, we move on to the next one. What's the next one?
Our next topic would be toxic relationships.
Oh, I can just smell the toxicity in these viewers. I'm just playing. Toxic relationship.
It's so crazy.
Are we talking about like relationship, boy and guy, friendship, family? What type? Because I feel like
Toxic relationships lies in all relationships.
Yeah.
And that's one thing people probably don't understand.
yes, we
Like,
always
it don't really just come from you being in a relationship.
it
With
comes
a
from the
guy. It can
environment
be a
around you.
relationship
Yeah,
with family, a friend, a sister,
a
brother,
coworker.
cousin, yep, a
Yeah,
job.
that
You
is
know,
true.
it can be anywhere you can have toxic relationships. So I'm gonna just jump into it. I feel like one big toxic relationship I think people really deal with. I won't even say what is with like a significant other. I feel like it's with family. I
True.
feel like sometimes family can be toxic to you. Like if they are not understanding, and if y'all are not like being able to communicate and like they put you in a situation to where you're hindering yourself or hurting yourself because you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
be what they want you to be for them, that's toxic. Like, and I think a lot of people put a lot onto their family members, like, because you're my sister, I have to be there for you every single time. Like it should be no reason, you know what I'm saying? That's putting a lot of pressure on me because I have things I might have to deal with that you may not be able to be there for. And I should be able to be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that goes along with even with parents or, sometimes parents be really overbearing, like don't want to let their kids go and learn and grow up. And that can be really toxic. I feel like it relies on a lot of different things.
Yeah, I feel like we all deal with that on a daily. Like you said, I agree with you. Like even if we don't know it's toxic because of the type of relationship you have, like I feel like we gotta learn how to look out for them signs. Because I feel like this year and further going, I am like not dealing with anything negative. Like even if I see it, I'm calling it out. Point blank period. And if you got a problem with it, I already tell people you can exit left. Because like I'm just not doing that. I feel like toxicity has like drained and gave many people depression just because we feel like we got to keep these people around. Like you said, like it's not about significant other. I feel like going to your significant other helps with dealing with the real toxic because it's like these are people that you're close with or like you gotta see.
And sometimes you really don't want to like
cut them off
to it. And it's like they family and you just like, this my brother, this my sister, this my mom, I can't do that to them. And then that becomes something that's a part of like becoming depressed and having anxiety because you're feeling guilt and doubt and that's bad. Like that's super toxic.
And let's not forget we already deal with stuff that we go through personally. Then you got to turn around and deal with somebody else's and then somebody else's and then go to work and then deal with that. Like it's too much. Like I feel like it's too much. Like why do we want to live in toxicity? It ain't healthy for you. It ain't healthy for me.
It drains your energy.
It ain't healthy for the world. So it's like, why?
Remove yourself.
Remove
yourself and be okay with removing yourself. And I feel like even with relationships, that goes for relationships too. Like sometimes we feel like, and I think a lot of women fall into feeling like they need to have a man to prove something for themselves. And I won't say a woman, I'm just saying like these are things I just see. And it's like sometimes like you really just gotta start letting these men go. Like you have to
But
really start realizing
but
who you are.
let's not only be sexist because that goes for some of these
That
guys
goes
too.
with men too,
I feel like a
because
lot of
they
guys
feel like they gotta be stuck with
continue
women.
to stick around certain females because like their favorite excuse, oh well, she held me down. I get it. I'm all big for respecting, staying loyal to the person that been loyal to you. But like when is enough? Like enough is enough. Like if it's too toxic, it's too toxic. It ain't gonna untoxic itself. It
Mm.
ain't no it ain't no formula for it. Like just let it go. Like love them from a distance. That's what we gotta start doing. Like love
And I
them.
don't think people really like understand that though.
They don't.
They don't really get it. Like it's like no, we can make it work, and you know what I'm
Especially if you
saying.
already been through shit. Like if this
But it's
person,
like what the
if you
fuck?
say this person held you down when you was going through something, and if you still going through something, but with her or with him, like when are we
How
gonna
much
learn?
holding them
Like,
down are you doing?
like when are we gonna start learning that? Like we do this to
If we holding each
ourselves.
other down and not coming up, what are
Hmm.
we doing?
Like you might be coming up in some form, like you might like y'all might be making money or y'all might be building new this, but it's still that toxicity. Like I feel like you can't chase money with toxic energy because that's only bad money. Like you can't like I feel like anything that's not positive, it don't need to be
It
in your
affects
life.
everything
Yeah.
around you. It affects everything around you. It ends up coming right back to eat you up. So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
you really gotta like learn to avoid then with toxic people and being
Yep.
okay with that. It's all right if you it might make you feel some kind of way. It might make you feel down. You might feel a little bit of guilt, but trust me, it'll feel a lot better than still sitting in them toxic situations and not really being okay with yourself wholeheartedly. So let them toxic situations go. It's okay.
Please.
Men, women,
Okay.
men, women, both of y'all,
Them,
because y'all
they.
both decide them, they, do not forget that. Sorry, thank you. Because, I don't want to get canceled. But, just let it go. Let it go.
Please. It ain't worth it.
All right. So I think we should really move into our next topic, which will be like our main topic. Actually, this
Yes.
is our break. Wait, did he come back? Break. Okay, we're just gonna go to the main topic. It's okay because you can just edit it out. But
Okay. Yes. So for our main topic, we'll be discussing. Well, we're pretty much piggybacking off of the toxic relationship because this actually falls beautiful with what our next topic is about. And you want to let them know TeTe because I love the way she explained things. She
yes,
explained things way better than me.
yes. So the next topic is realizing that we are the prize.
Yes,
And when we say we are not talking about just women. We're
we
not talking
mean
about just men,
all
he, she. We mean you all. We are a prize. And we have to start looking at ourselves as prizes and uplifting ourselves because a person will view you how you view yourself.
Preach. Please say that one more time.
A person will view you how you view yourself. So the most respect you give yourself is the most respect that they'll give you. So how do you feel about, with you realizing that you were a prize, or even if you are still on that mission to
Yes.
build to becoming a
That's
real
what I was
prize?
about to
Because
say.
sometimes like, we fall short of ourselves and we not thinking, we might be insecure, we still working on things with ourselves, and that's okay. And that's okay. But it's always in knowing and
Yeah.
accepting and holding accountability for the things that you do know.
And I feel like right there is on being on the right path of finding like knowing your worth and knowing your prize. Like, cause I feel like when you leave a situation and yeah, of course, like we're humans, we all have emotions. Like, of course, it's gonna be nice where like you probably watching a movie and this is just your favorite movie and you just like you thinking, but I feel like we gotta have that self-control where we're like, fuck it, like let me turn on another movie. Like let me turn on another movie because clearly this movie is making me think about, that toxicity. And I feel like keeping that energy and like taking day by day, going day by day, I feel like that helps you a lot. And I promise you it's worth it. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that I am 100% there, but just how I've been going from starting from January to now, I feel like
I'm
I'm
proud of
there.
you.
Like, yeah,
I feel like you've had.
I feel like I'm
Well,
getting
you know,
there.
I'm your friend, so of course.
Yeah, of course. Cause just a couple of days ago, I was calling you, letting you know, look, bitch, like I'm trying not to cry, but you know, something was hurting me, and you just talking to me, like, it helped me. Like, me going to you was me trying to get out of that mode. Like, okay, I need to talk to somebody because this is how I'm feeling. And I feel like you been there, helped me realize, okay, listen, you still on your route of knowing your worth. And I feel like even how a guy's approach me, if I don't like something, I tell him right then and there.
Right.
That's me trying to know my worth. And I feel like once we get there, I swear, I can already tell it's gonna be like the best feeling for anybody.
And
like,
it will be. Because I feel like a lot of the times out of us, like we may think we have to stoop down to a person's level to make them feel good, or we get guilty because we feel like we should be open to people. But at the same time, if you know that's not for you, it's not for you.
It's not.
It ain't. Like,
That's
if you know
not.
you don't like him, you don't like him. I don't care how small it is. Like, people be like, but that's it. Like, that's just you though. Like, you shouldn't have to be okay with someone else telling you what you should or shouldn't like. No, that's just not what you want.
Yeah.
And I'm prize, and I want my prize to be earned the way I want it to be earned. I feel like it's okay to feel that way. And a lot of people might think, oh, that's conceited and that's extra. No, it's not. It's just knowing your worth.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want nobody that don't want to do nothing with themselves, sitting at home, couch potato, stealing with their mom, don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah. Because
like, even if you're not even in that phase of being where people may think you should be, at least you're trying. Now, if you're trying and you're putting yourself in the path, then that's something different. But if you're just really like not, no, like, I can't grow with you if you're not trying to grow yourself.
So like, what is some stuff, like, what is some things that like you do, or like what is some things you notice other people do that you're not going to tolerate? Like, the moment you see it, you just like, I know I'm not going to go for this. Like, what are some things? Because some people may not know what's red flags to look out for, because we might, because we're still thinking like this is okay, and it's not okay. That's the thing. Like, it's not okay. Like, I feel like everybody needs to, we just need to find them red flags in friendships, everything. Like,
yes, I feel like how you talk to women. I feel like men really have lost in touch of how to talk to a woman, like how to really get in the conversation with a woman and like, you know, mold that conversation. It's like a lot of guys are more so into just jumping in there. Okay, let's link up. Let's, like, damn, can I get to know you? What's your favorite color? What's your birthday? Like, you don't even be knowing the simple shit. Like, and they just be like, come on, let's no, like, get to know your person. Like, even if it is just like, ooh, something wrong, like, at least give, like, fake it to make it something. I don't know. Like, just do a lot better in conversating with women. Like, it's just, y'all conversations suck.
It does.
That conversation suck. Like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all have no good game.
Not at all.
Like, it's just so off, and it's like it's very much a turn off for women.
Yeah, like, now we not saying over here lie to the female and be like, yeah, baby, I'm about to go ahead and buy you this $1,500, you know, whatever, and you know, just to get her draws. But it's like, you know, let's just you know, like you said, conversate more. That's all we ask. Just conversate. We know 10 out of 10 you might just trying to hit, but let me at least fake like you, like, let me at least feel like you care about how my day went. Like, even if I'm texting you and you playing video games, oh, I'm sorry you went through that. All right, now y'all, like,
I'm screaming.
I'm just saying, fake it.
Right, like try, put an effort, put more of an effort into it. But I'm not gonna even just like comfort them in, because I would say something about the women too.
Yes,
women.
Ladies,
come on, ladies.
We gotta do better too.
Please, we gotta really do better.
You made a valid point earlier. You said they will view you how you view yourself.
Exactly. And it's like, y'all will come to these men and y'all got y'all ass and cities out and y'all sitting in their face and you kiki ka and you're okay with smoking a little weed in the car and that's it. And then you be mad when they expect you to bust it wide open. I'm sorry, but that's the impression that you're giving.
Who you was 2 hours ago?
Like, hello. Shit, you just was bumping past me, your butt all touching my motherfucking thigh. What you think I'm thinking? I'm thinking you trying to bust it open. So why would I, like, Why would you expect anything less? So like
Mhm.
women, we gotta really start holding ourselves accountable and making a high standard for ourselves too, because you can't expect a man to view you a certain way and you're
That is
not putting
true.
that view out there. Like
I
I
don't
don't
really.
I don't see a goddamn woman in a bow tie. I see a woman in a whole outfit. So that's what I'm gonna treat you as. And I'm just being honest. Like that's how men view it. Like
I feel like that's why a lot of times growing up, like I wasn't that kid or wasn't that person that was pressed to like twerk or like just do certain things. Cause I kept telling myself it was like a mental thing. Like from the time I probably want to say from time probably in 8th grade and up. And I kept telling myself, look, you're going to be somebody's wife. You got to act this way. Like that's why I wouldn't do. That's why I was a little more shyish around because like I didn't want to be viewed as
right.
I didn't want to be viewed
I mean,
as
I
like
don't want to
that.
knock that though.
No,
Like
I'm
some
just,
people.
but I feel like sometimes like it put us in a bubble. Even though I
Mhm.
do feel like yes, like carry yourself a certain type of way, but be who you are at the end of the day.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that person need to know who you are.
Right.
So if you the type to wear some booty shorts, shaking your ass, be you, but don't be upset when we view you and go off of that. We shouldn't always judge a book by its cover, but it's life. It
And you
happens.
know how men think. So it's like again,
Yeah,
hold yourself accountable. It's like
yeah,
not saying oh men shouldn't always think like that about women, but at the same time, we know that.
yeah.
We know how men think
Like people
in
would look at
certain
me
ways and
and
certain views. Like
people look at me and think I'm a bitch, but no, best me, I would smack your ass, like for real. Like, but they might view me as one, and but no, I would really smack your ass.
but
But
it is like, yeah, ladies, hold
yeah,
yourself accountable sometimes. Like it's not given. It's not given to just be sitting there just
yeah, because then it make it
expecting
look
a man
us
is
bad
like, right.
for the ones who ain't like that, and then they all think we all like that because I want to wear like, girl, I wore this nice, cute top. It was brown. It was a little see through. Had like it was like wool, like ooh, so cute. And I wore some nice skinny jeans, stomach showing. And the guy was with. He was like, "Where you wearing that at?" I said, "It felt good outside." He said, "You not walking with me looking like a hoe?" And I was like, I said,
Straight like that.
I ain't never been a hoe in my life, but this ain't no hoe outfit." And I felt like because he seen other females wearing stuff like that, he assumed like this was a hoe outfit. And it's like, no, I just want to because I normally don't wear stuff like that around him. So it's like, oh, now you want to pop out looking like a hoe. First of all, this is not a hoe outfit. Okay, this is probably one of the classiest outfits I got in
I
my
mean, I'm
house.
not gonna knock the outfits because at times I can wear a little, but I'm not gonna act like I don't know a
Yeah.
nigga gonna be looking at me like that. But I know I'm not.
But
But
I
I'm not
feel
gonna
like,
pretend like I
but
don't
I
know
feel
a
like
nigga is gonna
it
think
wasn't.
that.
I
You
feel
know
like
what
it
I'm
wasn't a
saying?
whole outfit. So I felt like just because he seen that it was a half a shirt and you can like if you looking hard, you can see my boob. It was like, oh, you dressing like a hoe because of how like how I don't know. You know how some guys think, but yeah,
I kind of get it.
yeah,
But it's just like
it was cringy a
the
little
men is
bit
our assholes. So.
because I in the summertime, y'all, even in the wintertime, I love my half of shirts. I don't like clothes. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Where would you want? Even guys, like I feel like, please don't wear. No, I'm sorry, I'm jumping off topic. But this
But
summer,
it's
you
okay. Get
guys,
it off your chest. Get it off your
this summer,
chest.
you guys, please, I do not want to see y'all no goddamn sweats. Thinking we gonna see y'all print, okay? Because last year I didn't see. It's like sweats was sold out of
Sweats
store.
and tank tops.
Like change
Sweats
up the
and
fit.
tank tops.
Change the fit
Sweats and
with the
tank
New Balance or the Air Force Ones. Change the fit. Y'all all starting to look like it ain't giving
and the hot
2023
tops.
and
And
the
they ain't give a
hot.
fuck about it.
Like what?
No, for real. Like, change it up, y'all. Show us something
For
a
real,
little
like
different. We
I
like to look. We like to
like
see y'all in the little
listen.
outfit too.
Why I told my
Shit.
ex, I said, let me dress you for the summer. He said, what you gonna dress me? I said, okay, since you like wearing your little Air Forces, you had an Air Forces, some nice little shorts with a tank top and a little jacket to go over it, and he would have fucked it up with a nice little hat.
It's hot.
I'm
Bitch.
no,
Why
but
you
it
don't
was
wear
it
jackets?
was it was spring
Oh,
like
I'm
that's
like, bitch, I
no,
get
we
a
was
jacket
dressing
in
for
the
the
heat.
we was dressing for the season. It was spring like because I forgot I had on my I had a bomb ass pink ass outfit and it would have went with it. You trying to dress me like the white folks. And I'm gonna show you a picture of how it looked. Girl, it was a bomb ass outfit. For real. It was cute.
Not you trying to dress me like the white folks.
It
Oh my
wasn't
god.
because I feel like guys in DC dress
They
the
don't know.
same.
They do.
They dress the same.
Not, I'm not saying every guy anything, but most of y'all do. Most of y'all do got the same kind of fit on. Like it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
can we be impressed too? Like, like it's always
Like niggas
if
be
we
like,
come outside with a tank top on and sweatpants, we gonna get judged. What the hell?
Like-
Starboy ass girl. What the hell is this? Shit, like, you won't think I'm a dyke.
but y'all do it, it's okay.
It's crazy when they do. It's wrong when I do.
do.
Fuck it.
But no, for real, it be
Sometimes
like
I
that.
want to be lazy. I don't want to have to keep putting on the outfit.
I don't care. You know, I love my
I mean,
top
I can put my
outfit.
little sweatpants on. I'm just saying.
I would throw these
like,
dreads in a bun real quick, put that tank top on with some sweatpants, and call it a day.
hey,
Okay. And
how
guess
you
what?
doing? My
The
little
crazy
slides,
and the
blocking that
crazy thing is
street.
when I dress like that, I get more attention.
That's the crazy part.
Like, why y'all like our rough? Why y'all like us rough out? Like, why?
I feel like it's only some though.
Some
Some guys,
you right,
like, yeah, you
some
gotta
do,
get dressed
some
up.
do,
And some
some do.
guys, so on the, it be the guys in the street sometimes.
And
though.
see, that be the toxic ones because I like when they like it. Because then it gets like, I feel like.
You like when you look rough?
I like when they like it. It's like, okay, you like me.
Oh, you
looking
like-
rough.
you like them
Yeah,
doing
I
it.
feel like you like me looking rough because you know I get aggressive with it. But when I dress up, I want you to like that too. Like I feel like also like I can be a tough girl, but when I dress up, I can dress up. So that's why I don't mind when they like it. But that's probably because they toxic and those are toxic ones. Like
they probably think you like
Yeah.
to throw bricks through their window
Yeah.
cars and stuff.
And I
'cause
don't.
They be liking stuff like that.
Y'all, I got a candle through at my head, thrown in my head. It hit over. Yeah, y'all.
Why are you always getting
That was in the
abused?
past. I promise y'all, I'm a new lady. I'm a new woman. Yeah.
First it was the fries, now it's the candy.
Yeah, y'all. Cause listen, y'all, my mouth is like this.
Keep telling you about that
My
small
mouth is
mouth
like
now.
this. Like I feel like you can't win with me when it comes to
Like a candlestick, really? I can't believe it.
that was my younger days. Shout out to him.
And to the fries too. 'cause that
Shout
was-
out to him too. Shout out to Arna. But yes, y'all. But the moral of that was like, please know your worth though. Like clearly I didn't know my worth getting fries and a candle thrown at me. Okay.
But even
We-
still, like,
We
what
gotta-
you know on your work hard.
We
Like,
You still, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like
but people still gotta understand the journey to know your worth.
which is a long
Like,
journey.
and to understand that it's okay to make mistakes. We're not sitting here
Of
trying to
course.
say that y'all gotta be perfect.
Because you're gonna still
You're
make
not-
mistakes though. On your way to finding your work, you're gonna still hit bumpy roads, and you might be in that bumpy road for another 3 months. Continue as long as
Right.
you going forward and you're not going backwards. That is fine. Like God is still gonna be, because y'all at the end of the day, I'm still a Christian. God is still gonna be there waiting for you, congratulating you with that prize.
Hello,
Okay,
arms at the door.
the prize. Okay, the worth is the journey. The prize is the prize. Like that's the golden right there. I feel like can nobody take that from you. Like it's gonna be set in
Mhm.
stone. Pretty
Like
much.
back, no funny, but that brings us back to what we talked about last week. Even when we brought up Lori Harvey
Mhm.
about how she is and how a lot of people don't like the way she is, but it's like she's
But-
on a journey to know herself.
Yeah,
Like,
celebrity wise, I feel like she's one of the ones who does it the best because I feel like she rarely speaks on any of the breakups.
and she doesn't care.
She doesn't care. Like,
love
and
that
I feel
about
like
her.
she found her worth in such a reasonable time. I
Mm.
feel like it was quick as well because Future would have had me all the way messed up.
I'm
I
sorry.
feel like
I'm sorry.
but,
But you know what? I would love it because it's like you're giving me a shout out. Like, by you keep talking about me,
she
I
did get a
must
little more
have
attention
had some bomb pussy.
because she hurt him. She
I'm
hurt
sorry.
that
I
feeling.
hope that don't get.
That's why he made.
But
That's why he
some
made
bomb
that
cat
song "Wait
cat.
for You," because he gonna wait for her.
I don't think she coming back.
That's why he said, "I'm gonna wait."
You always think he's somebody's future, okay, and always end up being somebody's past. But we ain't even going.
There's no diss the future because I love me some future.
But you know, you always end up being somebody's past.
you do.
But ladies, really know your worth though. Understand that. Men, know your worth. Stop just going for any hoochie mama ready to give you a nice little
Yes.
because you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna
Yes.
y'all be ready for that. And that's all y'all be thinking about. Who
And
got
I'm
the
not
best
gonna
head.
lie, I kind of feel bad when males have to depend on their friends, like their male friends, for every type of feeling, like emotional, like sometimes physical support, because guys be getting a little too close, but we ain't gonna speak on that for another topic. But just overall, I feel like they always got, like, it's always like, I feel like guys don't open up as much to females, like, because I feel like they're scared that I don't know what they're scared of. I'm not a guy, but me personally, like, I feel like they're just scared to open up, and it's like it makes them look like a softie, a
Mhm.
bitch. I'm just be honest. That's kind of like what y'all
I mean,
give me. I
yeah.
feel like you can open up to
Look
me.
how
and
they
I-
do Tyrese. Look how they do him on Instagram. They was
But
just
he-
going on him every day.
But what I like about Tyrese that he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's been emotional and he's showing the world that. That's one thing about it. Like if you're gonna do it, live in it. But no, a lot of times they like to, just vent to their male friends and all that, and just
Which can be understandable because
it
sometimes,
should be. But like females, we don't only depend on like we depend on our friends, but at the same time, I can still go to my dude and tell him how I'm feeling.
yeah,
A
no
guy
funny.
would be so quick to just go to their friend, tell them how they
And then
feeling, and
sometimes they
then
be
leave it
having
alone.
the worst manipulative friends ever that they could get advice from.
Yes, and know
This
your
man ain't
yes.
got no real relationship. He cheated on Sandra, Annie,
He disrespect his mama
Alexa,
on a daily.
and Kelly. And Kelly and Alexa, mother and daughter. He do all kinds of things. You going to him to ask for advice. I'd be really confused. Like, do you want to do it to my mom or something? Is that because that's the advice he gonna give you? I don't understand why would you go to him? Like, it's just a little like with the selective, you know, thoughts from the people that they decide to go to. That's why I'm like, I don't like the fact that men talk to other men about certain things, especially with us, because I don't think all men can understand.
Yeah,
And all men have different kind of friends, and that's the same thing with women. Because
that is
sometimes,
true.
even with us as women, we don't have the right friends around us all the time.
That's why I open up to everybody.
Everybody can't be your friend, but as women, I feel like we always got that one friend we know who gonna give
Yeah,
us good advice. And I
yeah.
feel like, I mean, some men, yeah, but I think a lot of men, no, they'll open up right to
So I
them.
feel like
They
they'll
all they
say
look.
what they want to hear instead of saying what needs to be heard.
And even with some guys, they like don't even allow their male friend to open up. They be like, "Yeah, fuck her. We're going to the strip club. Let's go." They be like, "Fuck feelings." Like some men just be like, "Fuck feelings." They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like we about to go drink this shit off. We about to smoke a couple of blunts. Who the fuck is Sally, Kelly, Sandra, whoever the fuck the bitch was? Who the fuck is she? She no longer exists. Like they don't give a fuck. Get their ass clapping and done in your face. Go ahead, shake some titties. Like they don't give a fuck. They don't
They
care
really
about it. They
don't.
like, no, just move on. And that's what's kind of bad with men. Like, y'all gotta let y'all men open up. Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like we all still need work done. Like
You do.
we all do. And once again, we're not gonna forget about the thems and days because we all, like I said, we all need work done. Okay, it's a long
Mm-hmm.
journey into finding your worth, finding what you're not going to tolerate, what you are going to tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
Like just accepting, like being able to have that option of accepting who in your life. Like
Who's in your life,
yeah,
accepting you and your
yeah.
flaws as well.
Be a,
Yeah.
I feel like this is how I go about. Like I'm a part of your world. You're not a part of my world because I can only cut you. I can easily cut you out of my life. So I feel like not outside of you, but I feel like newcomers is like you're not in my world. I'm in your world. So if I want to leave out your world, I can. But
Right.
you won't have that opportunity just to leave out my life. I will always be in
And you
charge
need
of
to earn to be in my world
yeah,
because
yeah,
it ain't just being able to jump in and just be all in what I got going on.
yeah,
Because I don't need your negativity.
at all.
If
Especially
it's
by
not positive, I don't want it. I don't need it there.
nope,
It got to go. And that's just
adios.
my honest opinion.
And that's just that on
And
that.
sometimes people don't really like that. Like,
They don't
hey,
see they don't like men or female. Even females don't even like that about their friends. Like, but that's a whole nother topic. But yeah,
but
even
men and females have a way of like not being open to their friends either and being honest with them and telling them the truth. A lot of especially with women, like they okay with letting their friends believe something that ain't true.
that
And
is
I don't
true,
like
you
that.
guys.
I mean, I know that ain't really got nothing to do with the topic, but it's something I really want to speak on because sometimes women be lying. And I don't like that for us as women. Like we became the liars. And I don't like it. Like we shouldn't be out here lying.
Well, it all started from Eve, but
That bitch bit that
she
apple.
opened the door for all sins. Okay.
No, for real, that bitch bit that apple, and now we just ruined.
Yes.
And monthly shit goes on, hurting me. Me with that, even the men though,
Yes.
because they lie a lot too. That's all they do. I'm not gonna say oh man, but a lot of y'all do. Y'all lie and for no reason. It's like let it go. Tell the truth. It's okay. Be a man. Grow up.
All right. And once again, that was another episode of Speak on It, okay, with your girl Mellie Mel.
Thank you all for coming and being able to watch our show. We really appreciate it, and we see y'all next time.